Fried chicken.
We call it
yeah.
Jacks on Alberta.
Okay.
Am I right? We call it Jacks on Alberta.
I go to when I get my fried chicken, I go to Keys Loaded.
I go to Indies.
Indies.
Indies is where it's at.
Oh,
Where's that?
Kentucky.
Bro.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
Fire on the Mountain.
Oh, come
been there?
on. What?
Bro,
I was just up there today. Stop
That
playing with
oh,
me.
Come on, bro.
Is it better than Indies though?
Yes, of
I don't
course.
know.
It's
I
better
haven't
than
been
anything you
Have
got
you had-
over there in
It's
Kentucky,
bomb.
bro.
No.
Oregon.
It's not okay.
It is
It's not
fire,
better.
bro.
Look, I'm gonna have to get y'all some Indies.
Welcome to the Rip City Basement, everybody. Bridging the gap between hip-hop fanatics' demand to hear technique and Portland's electronic obsession. My name is Brenboy, and today I'm chilling with ILOVEMAKONNEN. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's good to have you. We just saw your concert last night at the Star Theater. You guys turned that up. What was that like for you going on stage?
It was fun. It was actually a little. I was surprised actually, but I always get nervous before going on stage, and because I live here in Portland, you know, it's like this is my first time, I guess, showing like that side of me,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was cool.
Because people see your face around town and they know you.
Yeah.
Like MAKONNEN, they know they see you. So to actually get up there in full artistry,
Yeah.
and to do your thing, it's been a minute. That's your first one here, right?
Yeah, actually it is, and so it was great. You know, it felt more personal and intimate more than anything. You know what I mean? Because it's like I saw a lot of people that I know and talk to. I guess weekly or monthly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was cool. Usually I don't like, it was more for like friends than fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's even more special. I think you picked a good venue to do it at too. The Star Theater, you know, right there off Burnside. This it got packed in there, man. It was packed. People were dancing, and the thing that I was surprised because I've never been to one of your shows, but I was pleasantly surprised when people started like creating a little mosh scene, you know, like actually getting hype.
Yeah.
Because I think like your music, the best way I can describe it, it's all about that feel. It's really about a certain feeling.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you go into the show with any sort of routine or ritual that you do, or how do you get your mind right before you go rock the stage?
Yeah, I kind of have to like pray and stuff, and then just I don't know, I just tap into this different energy and then go out there like, you know, I have to put on a show. I feel like, not to say I'm timid, but like, you know, I'm just not as like on stage as I am in person. So yeah, it's almost like I have to like tap into another side of me to then, you know, go out there to perform.
Yeah, I can respect you even saying that, you know, because I think that shows even more of your artistry that you can do that, you know, because, you know, so many times like people play that card of like, oh, this is who I am all day, every day, same block, same corner, never changed. And it's like, well, people are multidimensional, you know, we're not really.
Yeah.
So you have multiple sides to you and you get to express it. Is it different in the booth, that thing that you're talking about tapping into? Is it different in a studio setting than it is on stage? Yeah,
definitely. Because like when you go on stage, I just feel like, you know, it's you know, when you're in the booth, it's personal or it's intimate. It's like usually you by yourself, you know what I mean? And then when you get out there on stage, it's numerous people, and so you know, you just want to give that energy to everybody in there. You know, you want to make every person feel that connection of like, you know, direct, like it's you know, it's not like, you want them to feel included, you know what I'm saying, and not like excluded. So yeah, I just feel like when performing, you just want to try to make sure that everybody in the room is getting, you know, energy.
Yeah, and it comes right back to you on stage too, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I feed off of a lot too, is, you know, what the fans are doing or what the participators are out there doing. Yeah.
Well, I had a great time. I brought my sister, I brought my cousin, brought a few friends. We were all rocking out. And then I saw that you brought someone on stage with Well, first he was wearing this long coat, and then he took it off and threw it on the ground, and he's left in this flower shirt, and then he starts busting the mic. He just starts ripping.
Yeah.
And you brought him with you today. Go ahead and introduce.
Yeah. This is Conan Springtime.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Conan? Welcome to the show too, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I had fun watching you do your thing on stage. You actually performed 2 different songs, right?
Yeah, I did.
And this is your first time in Portland?
Yeah, it's my first time in Portland.
What was like the first thing when you came here that, what was the thing that was like, whoa, this is different? What did you notice?
People are nice.
That's different.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Where do you live?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but people are just overly genuine, like generous.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah. It's cool though. I appreciate it. Like
Yeah.
it's comforting. I think that's what's weird about it.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be so comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad you feel that way here. Welcome to the city.
Thank you.
Welcome
Appreciate
to the Rose City.
The Rose City, baby.
Oh.
And what did you think, MAKONNEN? What was the did you have a favorite song that you remember on stage last night that really went well?
Oh man, it was so many. You know, I liked singing like the songs that not that I wouldn't consider as popular as the other ones, but like it was a song I did super clean, and I saw this pocket of girls that like went bar for bar, and I was like, wow, I was like, this is so cool that y'all know this. It's like, you know, so you know, stuff like that, those moments like that with the rare songs that you know, it's almost like to see how deep in the catalog certain fans are, or you know what parts of me they know, and so it's always comforting to see somebody really go out and when you show those songs. But every song last night, honestly, I was really grateful, and I don't know, it was really amazing to see the acceptance of those songs, you know what I mean, and the energy of people, how much joy and happiness and, you know, the expression it brought to them. So it definitely put me in a great mood.
That's awesome. I have this feeling like no matter what genre it is, because you come with a lot of different flavors, and I feel like no matter what genre people are going to box it into, when it comes to live, everyone just wants to rock.
Yeah.
No matter what genre it is, people just want to rock. And I think you did a good job at that. And your DJ, I thought you guys had like kind of dynamics between each other. He knew when to cut songs, when to go to the next one.
Yeah.
Have you worked with him before?
Yeah. We've been working together for numerous years now. It's almost 10 years. About 8 years, I'd say.
What was his name?
Nomadic.
Yeah.
He's actually the son of DJ Green Lantern.
No way.
And so Green Lantern was one of my earlier DJs too. But like when I first got my like international tour and stuff, he was there as like an OG and a guidance to, you know what I'm saying, show me the ropes and, you know, show me what's good. And then his son has been with me, you know, ever since, and we just been turning it out. So it's been great. We've been a lot of places all over the world. We've been very fortunate and blessed.
That's lit. And you have a new project that you just dropped. It's an album, Stay Hydrated. I noticed that you told people to drink water last night.
Yeah, definitely.
You're big into the water game, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, as all humans, we all have to, you know, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
I think it's the best advice I can give a human.
Well, and there's the title of the album right there, guys. Go check it out. We're going to play a song off of that album. You brought us 3 songs that we're going to get into tonight. What's this first one that we're about to play?
She on that Lily.
She on that Lily.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, shh on the illegal activity.
Yeah. she on that Lily. Come on now. Yeah, I like this one right here. Congrats on the release, by the way.
Thank you.
It's been really dope. We're gonna get into this. Go ahead and introduce the song one time for him.
This is She on that Lily from Stay Hydrated. I could get some sort of enjoyment from it, you know, some laugh or something from it. And so it's usually just like, you know, having fun, you know, like I feel like every month all my songs are just recorded emotions, you know what I mean? So if it's like it's fun emotion, sad emotion, happy, you know, like I'm just expressing myself emotionally with the feeling, and want the listener to get that same feeling from the recording.
I can dig it like a shovel, man. Very well said. Do you play any instruments, and do you ever get your hands dirty in the production itself?
Oh yeah, always. I mean, I play piano, and not like I'm some great pianist or something, but like, you know, I have my little style, you know what I'm saying? And so, like on Ice Cream and Shishi on Lily, and It's Been So Long. A lot of them, actually not all of them, but except for Shit and Me, I produced on for, and co-produced with Sam and stuff, on Stay Hydrated.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What brought you to Oregon in the first place? I was always curious how you ended up here.
Yeah, I just needed to find somewhere where nobody knew me. And come to find out, you know, I like what I thought, you know, because it's like I'd never been here, and so it's like I like, you know, my social surroundings, like, you know, I was on this discovery to go become what I felt as a man, you know what I mean? And so it's like I needed to go to somewhere where I didn't know any other person so that I could count on myself, you know what I mean?
Respect.
And so yeah, Oregon was that place for me. And yeah, I felt like I you know, I became a different part of myself here. The part I've been able to heal is a lot, you know, being here. So it just I don't know what brought me here. It was actually like a like a psychedelic trip one time, and these dogs, my dogs at the time, were chewing on this little travel pillow, and it was for the University of Oregon. And I was like, yo, whose is this? And nobody at the house could tell me who it was. And I was like, oh, this, you know, this is a funny sound. So I looked it up, and then Oregon was so cool about dogs, and like, you know, I was like, oh, this just sounds like a great place for me. And then of course weed is legal. So it was like perfect, you know. I definitely need to get out of all these other places, and it sounds like a great place for me to go and explore. And so I've been here, and I don't want to leave.
That's cool. One thing I liked, I think it was Lord Lawrence who opened up for you last night. He did a great job. One thing he said that I really respected and appreciated, he gave you your flowers, that you didn't just come in here and, like some other people try to come in here and just bully their way in and be like, I'm gonna take over the Portland scene. You actually got to know the Portland scene. You got to know individuals that are doing things here on a personal level. And I felt like you did that enough, you know, to really have people realize like you are a staple in the town now. You belong here.
I appreciate that. I mean, I love Portland, you know, and it's the Rose City, you know, and stuff. And so I always was thinking about flowers and how a lot of roses and stuff are kept here, you know. There's a lot of botanical, you know, like vibes up here. And so like I was thinking like, you know, being a rare, you know, like species, maybe like a flower or something. But it's like, you know, here it's like you're able to exist, you know, and they're not going to try to cut you down, you know what I mean? It's like people can appreciate you for being the rose that you are, you know, instead of like, oh, let me cut you and put you in a little glass thing and then see you wither away.
I love that.
Yeah,
very well said. You do a lot of, I would say, magical things in your music. I would say you kind of come with that energy from beyond the cosmos. I kind of recognize that in you.
Yeah, facts.
What's the most magical thing you've done with music? Like, is there a story that just something came to be and you just, you know, like, this is magic?
Of course, the most magical thing I would say is Tuesday, you know, and thing. It's like I remember making the song, and it was just so personal to me because I was a bar back, like an assistant at the bar, and you know, we would get off Monday night, and you know, it'd go until it would be like 2:30, you know, Tuesday the next day, and so we would get in Atlanta, like the bar stayed open until 4. So, you know, we get off at 2 and then go to the other little bar, have a little end of the shift drink. And it's like, oh, club's going on Tuesday, right? And so then, you know, singing that song and seeing, you know, the world and everybody else, you know, start partaking in it and like doing, it becoming a phenomenon. But it was like that. I felt like that was one of the most magical things because it was like, I remember when it was like nobody in the bar on Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Until where it's like, yo, I gotta get on the guest list to get in here now. You know? So yeah, I think that was very magical just to see the world and, you know, everyone partake and, you know, like do something together, you know, well, as humans, because, you know, we're all here, and so it's like something that affects all of us without like your orientation or your race or your class or any of those things sort of being a blockage from being able to connect. So yeah.
And I think you nailed it. Like, there's so many different groups that can relate to your music, and if you can kind of hit them all,
yeah,
you know, just with the basis of, you know, love, light,
mm-hmm.
Then you're really winning. I would also say that it kind of translates in your style of dress. You kind of have like an interesting, diverse style.
Yeah.
How would you define your taste in fashion, and what were your influences for that?
I love Karl Lagerfeld a lot. He feel like he's my dad.
He's my dad.
But I love Karl Lagerfeld, Ralph Lauren, and Valentino. I think like all three of those are very like on my Mount Rushmore. And then I'll add myself as the fourth head.
I inspire me. Come on.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like expressing my dress is just, you know, on the way. It's another expression of feeling, you know. And some days I feel, you know, worn and battered, and other days I feel super crisp and clean, you know. But I really enjoy clothing and stuff like that, and being able to, you know, feel materials and just, you know, I don't know. It's just another part of life, you know. I've just started to learn how to find the beauty in things instead of, you know, letting the tragedies define you.
Well said. I like that. And Conan, you have a song with I Love MAKONNEN. How long have you guys known each other, and how did this collab come to be?
What has it been like 7 months, something like that?
Yeah,
something like that. Well, I was just minding my business on the porch,
minding my own business,
you know, chilling. I was talking to my neighbor. It's actually okay. It's gonna be a little weird, right? So we were talking about, my neighbor, he likes ESCG, right? So it's like his like idol. He's like, yeah, man, he's been fucking with me. I was like, that's cool, man. I was like, man, one day, man, MAKONNEN, man, me and MAKONNEN gonna do something. Doodaloo.
No way.
Nah, what? I'm thinking it's fake, for real. I'm finna block him and everything. But it turned out, man, it was him for real.
Finna block him.
No cap.
Oh, wow.
Because these scams is going crazy these days on Instagram.
For real.
No cap.
You a fraud.
You a fraud. You a fraud.
But no, he hit me up or whatever. He commented on one of my posts. I had posted this cover. I was about to drop this little album, Butterfly Effect 2, and I had posted like a pre-cover of what the cover, you know, inspiration might be, and he had commented under it or whatever, and I had DM'd him, and we've been chopping up ever since.
That's dope. Thanks. Who made the beat on this one? Built Like That.
I think that's man, don't even quote me, but I think that's from my guys in Canada, Mingo, I want to say. Yeah,
that's dope. And this is off of the summer project you dropped, right?
Summer 22.
Yeah, I think you dropped that on my birthday, and it was the first project that I listened to at midnight. I'm like, all right, let's check this out.
That's hard.
And there was a lot of songs on there that I liked, that I saved too. So
awesome.
We're gonna get into that song next. Conan, you want to go ahead and introduce this one we're about to play?
All right, cool. Hey man, you about to listen to Built Like That featuring me, and it's I Love MAKONNEN song. So yeah, off Summer 22. Enjoy it.
I'm rocking with that song. So you said that you heard I Love MAKONNEN's verse on it before you laid yours down, right?
Yeah.
What was the first thing that you thought? Did you already know like the concept? Could you kind of like feel what the assignment was gonna be?
Yeah, I understood. I went ahead and
So how'd you get down? Did you just start freestyling? Did you bring out a pen and pad? How do you write?
Oh yeah, I just go in whatever. It's more so like a lot of songs for the most part. If I'm just recording something, I'm kind of just translating the beat. So it's like I'm just listening to what the beat's telling me to say.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you listen, the beat's telling you what to say.
For sure.
You know, I love that. Rip City Basement, everybody. 90.7 FM, KBOO. Bridging the gap between hip-hop fanatics' demand to hear technique and Portland's electronic obsession. My name is Brenboy, and I'm chilling here with ILOVEMAKONNEN and Conan. We just heard their song together.
I'm coming from my spot.
Built like that. Springtime, baby. The springtime's coming.
For sure.
You know.
I'm excited for spring. I love the cherry blossoms out here.
Yeah, they get crazy out here, actually.
Yeah.
I want to do like a photo shoot in one of those. I think that would be cool.
It'd be hard. Any
What?
type of floral picture's hard.
Yeah, true. I noticed you were wearing that the flower shirt on stage. What was your inspiration for dress? You first came out in a big coat, threw it on the ground.
Pimp.
You said pimp.
Yeah, I mean, the coat is just, funny thing about the coat, right? So the coat was like $17, right?
No way.
At like Forever 21. I
No
caught it
way.
on sale.
Stop playing.
No cap. I had like $19 in my pocket too. So it was like, man, what?
It's a sign.
And then those little you can get like register for like a credit card.
Yeah.
And then you get like 10% off.
Yeah.
Man, got me a
another
little credit. Come on, man, finesse.
Working it, baby. Come on now.
Yes. I just wear it like it's expensive though, for sure.
You sure do.
But
I love
like,
that.
I just dress like, I don't know how I feel for the day.
Nice. Well, I see today you're rocking the Martha's World hat.
For sure.
MAKONNEN's got the beanie on. Tell me a little bit about Martha's World, the merch. My sister wanted me to specifically ask you, who is Martha?
Martha is my doll head from beauty school. And so she's been like a muse and an inspiration to me ever since. And yeah, she was before I started to professionally aspire to do music, I was just doing a lot of things, and I was in beauty school, and my doll head was there, and so at the school they was like, so you guys need to personalize your doll so that nobody get them mixed up, and so I was just in there drawing on my doll, doing little silly stuff. And and then it just kind of became my signature in there, and so I did all the crazy colors on the doll and stuff, and all the girls in school would tell me like, nobody's gonna want to get their hair done like that, it's like nobody wants to see that doll and all that stuff. Nobody's gonna come to you. And I was like, yeah, that's okay, and so I started to do my music, and I couldn't I was always self-conscious and really had not to say low self-esteem, but just not the most positive image of myself. And so I used my doll head as this is my superhero escape, you know what I'm saying? So this is the logo and the mascot for my music and stuff. And so yeah, I just started using that a lot, and then not after music, but it was when COVID and stuff happened, and I was like, musically right now I don't feel like expressing myself, and so I was like, oh well, I can use Martha and make Martha's World, and then be able to express myself through the clothing and the merch, and be able to give back to the community, and have people rep it, and it be the superhero to others as it is to me. So yeah, and then I found out later on that Superman and Batman's mom both name is Martha.
Wow.
So it was lit.
There we go. It all loops back in. And I see stickers. I see the pillows that burn money. I see people rocking it at your show.
Yeah, I was so surprised last night. I was like, what are they doing in Martha? That's so cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
And I know you work with Rex.
Yeah, me and Rex work on some clothing.
You guys make some interesting stuff. Who comes up with the designs, and how does that all work?
Well, he said it very well to me yesterday. He said he's like the ACG to my Nike. So it's like I let him have free reign on what I have, not like what I have, but say there's certain products that I'll be working on, and it's like I want see what you can do with them, and do your style and innovate them, and then we make limited drops and stuff like that. And yeah, it's been good. It's been cool. It's more DIY and hands-on approach, or how do you call it? did I say hands? How do you? I don't know how you say it, but hand stitched or hand worked. You know, like it's more like of a, not so much of like the robotic machine print stuff, but more like, you know, a human handmade. That thing.
Got you.
That was it. Yeah, handmade.
That's dope. Who inspires you today still? Is there somebody musically that you grew up listening to that still gives you chills?
Yeah. I mean, I listen to the Delphonics all the time, and I just feel like I'll never be able to reach such greatness. So it's like, you know, I love listening to them. You know, artists like Sugar Free, one of my favorite rappers, and I still, you know, I'm amazed at him. I don't know. I just get amazed in art and inspired. You know, I just get inspired by so many different things. I'm more inspired by life than like by musical artists and stuff now. And so, but when I see musical artists that are inspiring, like Conan Springtime, when I discovered his stuff, it re-inspired me to, you know, have a different approach and like, oh, you know, I you know, it's like, you know, when you're done playing with that toy and then somebody else shows you it's a new game to play with it. It's like, oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I want to play again. And so, yeah. So, you know, I get inspired by the Portland scene, the DIY forever, like, you know, artists all over the world. Yeah, anybody that's just doing their thing and expressing themselves, you know, I feel like there's no right or wrong way of expression, and so that sort of inspires me a lot to be able to keep expressing myself.
Do you dance at all?
I try to, you know. I don't take on I say maybe one style of dance to say, like, you know, I salsa dance or you know, anything like that. But yeah, I like moving and jigging. Ever since I was a child, I was actually very, like, you know, I like to groove. So,
okay,
yeah,
so when you were a child, do you have any stories? I know that you've worked even with your mom creatively. Does your mom have any stories of you like banging on pots and pans, or what does she say?
Yeah, actually, she always told me the first song I ever danced to was Party Man by Prince.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that was all. Prince is always a big inspiration. And
Yes.
yeah, Party Man. Yeah, so I'm still the party man.
Still the party man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I love it. Do you get out into nature a lot?
You know, I need to get out into nature more. You know what I'm saying? And I try to. I'm always... actually, I went to the park today, you know, and it was so breathtaking because, you know, it's just one of those rare moments where it's like it's raining, but the sun's setting, and then like there's a breakthrough in the clouds of like the sun coming through, and it's just like, oh, it's so beautiful.
It is.
And so I got a lot of footage and stuff, and I was just at the park filming, and like at the beauty of the you know, like the sunset and the mood and the colors. I was just over there just like, oh, look, it's just so beautiful. Like, oh my God. Oh, and then I turned around and it's like, yeah, I turned around and there's like a couple there laughing. And I was like,
what is he smoking? Yeah. Give me some.
I was like, I know, it's Oregon. It's so beautiful. You just can't beat it. You know, it's not, and then when you put it up on camera, it's like, it still don't even put that camera out.
Yeah, something you got to see with your own eyes.
Facts.
It's amazing.
I'm trying to, not to cut you off, but it's like I'm trying to explore Oregon more. So if there's anybody that wants to take me safely exploring.
All right, you guys heard it here on the Rip City Basement. Hit up ILOVEMAKONNEN on Instagram. Go ahead and plug your gram.
Yeah, hit me up on ILOVEMAKONNEN Instagram or Shop Martha's World on Instagram. And yeah, I would love to just meet more locals in the Oregon area.
If you got something for MAKONNEN, sock it to him. He's looking to get out there in nature, guys. So
yeah, anything really. You know, I'm just trying to connect with the community here and find out more about. Like I told you, I was like, I'm trying to make my little yellow pages.
Yeah,
about like, you know, knowing what everybody does and, you know, seeing how we can just all help each other. You know. Because it's like, even like some manufacturing for Martha's World, we get some stuff done in China. And it's like, I don't want to get this stuff done in China. I would love to get everything made right here in Oregon. But it's like, I don't have those relationships. So I'm always open and, definitely trying to get in touch with people that do those things. So, yeah.
I love it. We got one more song that you brought us today, and this one is actually produced by Yellow Trash Can, who also opened up for you yesterday. Tell me a little bit about what it's like working with YTC and the whole process with them as producing for you.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been more in, like, I would say musicianship, to where there's like drums and guitars, and it's more, I feel like less, like certain hip hop producers use a lot of loops and pre-made stuff, and it's no disrespect to them, but when we were able to dial in on the feeling from the instrument and stuff like that, it for me, it's a lot more enjoyable, making the music. And so it's been a pleasure, and I love making music with them, and I just feel like it's always like some pushing the boundaries, and definitely always pushing my artistry and stuff, and I'm just very happy with the relationship and love where it's going, and they're a Portland local as well, so yeah, I really dig their stuff too. Do you have like something like a dream as far as music goes, something that you've been wanting to do, or a vision that you see yourself dipping into a new style? What's something in the future that you're looking forward to exploring new? It's so many things. My mind never stops. But with music, I would like to put out like a record label or something, and be able to help craft the artists and the music, there. And I would just love to help make more defining artists, and be able to support them in the ways that I know artists need to be supported. So I would like to be in a position to be able to do that for all the other artists. That's definitely one of my big dreams. Also I would love to have a music festival, like a I Love MAKONNEN Fest.
Yes.
But like, every year I get to pick artists that I'm, fans of, and I enjoy, because I find my music taste is very broad. So I think it'll be great to share and bring so many different walks of life together. And I would love to have that here in Oregon. That's actually one of my dreams, is to be able to have a big music fest here in Oregon, somewhere like in the outskirts in the wood, where we all have to camp out and be there for the whole weekend, and all the vendors can come from like food to clothing and everything. And it's just like, a great magical experience. I got to experience Tomorrowland in Boom, Belgium. And it was just like, wow, I love this. I want to take this back to America and be able to bring something like this to us, what I'm saying? And I think we have enough artists and support. We have all the right ingredients here to do it. So
Facts.
I just feel like, one day it can be done, hopefully soon.
I can dig it. What's this last song that we're about to play called? Go ahead and introduce it for everybody one time.
This last song is Yeah Yeah Yeah, off the Everything Is Trash album, and it's one of my favorites.
Everything Is Trash album. I love it. Let's get into it. I Love MAKONNEN. That's right. I Love MAKONNEN. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one before that was Built Like That, and the first one we played is Shishi on That Lily.
Yeah.
Those are the three songs that MAKONNEN brought for us today.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having us up here and allowing us to share our music.
For sure.
Hey, it's been fun getting to know you better, and it's really good meeting you, Conan.
It's nice being here.
Tell everybody about where we can find you on social media. Where do you hang out?
I'll really be on Instagram for the most part. You can follow me at Conan_springtime. That's KONNEN_springtime. You probably don't gotta type that in. I should pop up. If for some reason you just don't want to go on Instagram to find my Instagram, you can find my Instagram on Google. Just go onto the Google handle, go into the search bar, and type in KONNEN springtime.
What about your music on YouTube?
I also have music on YouTube. You can go on YouTube search bar and type in KONNEN springtime. I do have 3 channels though. So like it's weird. I'm gonna fix it one day. Like my music's on one channel, my videos is on another channel, and then 2 videos are on another channel. But that's just because I forgot the password. So, but
sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, but I'm on everything.
Apple
TikTok,
Music,
Spotify. Yeah, but my TikTok got banned, so I'm rebuilding it. So find that. I don't know what it is, but find it.
You should just be Conan Springtime everywhere. If y'all ever search Conan Springtime, he gonna pull up.
That is true. I should pop up if you type in Conan Springtime. I should pop up.
He should.
But if I don't, just
Good.
type in Conan Spring.
Hey.
Yeah.
He spelled it out for you guys. You can't get that wrong.
That's that Louisville, Kentucky.
You know, some slight.
KFC.
KFC.
KFC not even that bussin'.
We need a OFC.
What is the
Oregon
Or-
fried chicken.
Oregon fried chicken.
We call it
yeah.
Jack's on Alberta.
Okay.
Am I right? We call it Jack's on Alberta.
I go to when I get my fried chicken, I go to Keys Loaded.
I go to Indies.
Indies.
Indies is where it's at.
Where's that?
Kentucky,
Bro.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
Fire on the Mountain.
Oh, come
been there?
on. What? I
Bro.
was just up there today. Stop
That
playing
place-
with me.
Come on, bro.
Is
That-
it better than Indies though?
Yes, of
I don't
course.
know.
It's
I
better
haven't
than
been
anything you
Have
got
you had-
over there in
It's
Kentucky,
bomb.
bro.
now
Oregon.
it's not okay. It's not
fire,
better.
bro.
Look, I'm gonna have to get y'all some Indies.
No,
Okay.
no,
I'm
we
put
don't
y'all-
want it. By the
suck it
time
to
we
me,
get
bro.
here,
So
it's gonna be.
what?
Oh, we love
He
Zaxby's.
says
I'm from the
Zaxby's.
South.
Zaxby's is
We love
good, but it's not Indies good. Indies is different. Indies.
it.
It's
Fire
like-
on the
it's kinda
Mountain is really good. PDX Sliders is amazing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like, I don't even know. I've never heard of these places, so I can't.
That's
really
because you not
can't
a
say they're not
Portland
good.
local.
You're gonna have to make another trip so you can.
Facts.
I mean, people come here just for the food, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
not
just-
gonna lie.
it's
I've been
the
eating
food,
the
yeah.
same thing since I've been here. I've been having what's Escape New York Pizza or something like that.
Okay, great.
I have not had
I
that.
don't know, but the pizza tastes like spaghetti.
Is
It's
it-
good though.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I went to Chicago and had deep dish, and ever since then, no pizza tastes good to me. It's like this pizza's alright.
Yeah.
But once you have like some bomb pizza from Chicago, you know,
Facts.
ooh,
Man,
Come on
Giordano's is busting in Chicago.
Giordano's, come on,
Yeah.
Illuminati's.
The By and By in Portland.
Oh yeah, by and
You know what
by.
I'm saying?
I gotta.
I'm a Portland hero. I love Portland. I always want to like rep everything that's so good about Portland because it's so much good shit.
I gotta get out of wanting to eat the same thing everywhere, cause you know McDonald's is trusted.
Here, you should try something. You could try something new every day,
Every day.
and still not. You can try something new for the rest of your life and still not taste it all.
Yeah, so
In Portland,
That's a bet.
Yep.
That make me hungry, man.
You'll have to come back, bro.
I will. For sure, I will. It's cool over here. I like it.
let
Yeah.
us know before you come back. You know what I'm saying?
Warning. Give us the
Yeah.
warning. Trigger warning. I'm
Give
coming.
us the update.
I'll tap in.
That's what's up. Well, thank you guys for being on the show. MAKONNEN, congrats again on the new album.
Thank you.
And your performance last night was A1.
Thank you. So
Everyone had a
much.
good time. Anybody you guys want to shout out back home before we dip out of here?
I give a quick shout out to my cool kids back at home. You know, shout out Kato, shout out Jim, shout out Mary, my brother. Shout out everybody, Tyrell, DeAndre, everybody, my whole gang. Y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to the state of Oregon, everybody in all the cities and the counties. I love y'all, and can't wait to meet y'all and hang out. So,
Love it.
yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on the Rip City Basement. Go check them out online. Go check out the new album, Stay Hydrated. That's not a command. I'm not telling you guys to stay hydrated. That too, but I'm saying go check out the album, Stay Hydrated. My favorite song is You a Fraud. You a lame, you a buster, you a fraud. Go check that one out. All right, guys, we're going to dip on out of here. Thanks for joining us.
For sure. Thanks for having me.